Richard Domingo. Hi, Sir Bachi.
Yes, welcome po dito. And of course, sa kanilang likod, we have here, Ricky Mendoza. Yan, we have Mariluna Mendoza.
Natatawa ko. Okay. Good morning, Manila AXA branch heads!
Good morning!
Parang mahina pa.
Good morning, AXA!
Okay, kumusta? Huwag mo ako tatanungin kung anong ginawa ko ng long weekend. Panalo. As far as we're concerned sa Manila AXA team, this is our first ever branch assembly ng Manila AXA. Diba? So, palakpakan naman natin yung mga sarili natin for taking time.
Father, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we thank you for this day that you have given us, for all the successes and defeats you've let us experience. We thank you for your provision, your guidance, and your blessings to all of us.
And from Zone 8, we have Alfie Aquino. And from Zone 2, Mr. JC Ballestero.
Okay!
Wala lang mga energy.
Because for today, we are going to have i-click na yan. Family Feud. Yan, to be assisted by
Yan, okay. So, huwag na nating patagalin pa, partners. Let's start with our Zone 2 branch heads, starting off with my branch heads. Ikaw na ba, Mr. Lester Gonzalez in the house. Ayan. Oh. We also have TFA, SAA, Santillan and Associates. Mr. Boyet Santillan. Parang judge lang. Sila yung tatlong judges.
Jason Sia.
Miss Grace is here.
Brian Baclayon of TV. Yun. Okay, let's continue. Now, kay JC naman, JC Ballestero, inahandle niya si Miss Yen Alphabete from the Global Winners, Miss Garrett Gonzalez of MG Alpha Edit Financials, and last but not the least, si Miss James Tuyugan of Infinity Life. Miss James.
And Team Go Elite, Darren Go. Ayan, Sir Darren.
Branch head starting with Miss Blesilda Relampagos of Blessed Life. Hi, Miss Bless. Miss Margo Kuo of Alpha, and ang kanilang SMT partner is si Peter John.
Okay, from Victorious Life. Also, ang kanyang anak, si Miss Roan Navarro of Ignite Life. Miss Roan. Then we have Miss Mariano Ching. Nandito sa likod. Amazing Life. We have Ricky Mendoza. Okay, Top Guns. And Mr. Brian Neil Borges.
We also have Inspire, headed by Miss Mariluna Mendoza.
And Miss Margo Kua. So again, that's the reason why we're here is for you to know kung ano po yung state ng agency, ng state ng region. And without further ado, let's call on our Regional Sales Director for Metro Manila, Mr. Danny Unanda.
Morning! Morning! Okay lang po yung mga judges namin dyan. So, okay naman. Uy! Nagulat eh, no? Alright, maganda umaga po sa inyo. Dito ako sa gitna para makikita rin ako nila Miss Emily ni Miss Mary Ann. Of course, sa kabila. Now, tinatanong ako ni Bayani kanina. Sabi niya, Brad, bakit mo naisipang pagsamahin yung meeting? Sabi ko sa kanya, para pag pinagalitan, sabay-sabay na. But but seriously, hindi naman pagalit, but rather to give you an update. Today, I'm gonna give you an update about how we have performed so far, is vis-a-vis also how we have performed compared to the other regions of AXA. But at the same time, I've invited also Joff to join us later this afternoon. The reason for that is because Joff is making his rounds. So nagpunta siya ng Luzon, right? I think wala doon si Richard. Sabi na doon sa joke lang ni Richard. Nakita that for the month of May, the target of the entire organization is $500 million. This is for May, right? With agency aiming to hit 157 million. We were able to recover from April, which was an unfortunate month for us, but we were able to deliver better in May with an 88% delivery, okay, to recover. Siguro nakita niyo yung report, di ba, yung ranking, di ba, ng 2022, where you saw AXA slip down to number 5 as far as new premium income is concerned, and slip down to number 4 as far as total premium income is concerned, kasama na pati yung mga renewals, where we were overtaken by both PruLife and by BDO Life. Gawin natin 5,000 pesos. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pag si Lester, inaano ka na,
Malay mo, magdi lang ang
okay. Okay, 152 million ang target nila, 184 million ang kanilang accomplishment. So even if somebody tells me, eh sir, mas mataas naman yung target natin kaysa sa kanila, even if this is their target, they're still gonna hit it with 184 million in PVI. Followed by Zone 5 with 110 million, 110% target attainment. Although mas mababa siya absolute numbers, pero as far as their target is concerned, you can see it there. Zone 7 also, okay, is hitting its numbers up and beyond that. Because the next slide, you will see that if the moment I do that, all right, the reason Metro Manila is hitting 100 or 88% of its target is because we're able to deliver the 97% from Zone 8. All right? So thank you very much. So ipalakpakan naman natin po Metro Manila. We are at 88% as we speak right now.
Yes.
And I would like right? We have Bayani again with 694 total case count from January to May, followed by Margo, followed then by Ricky, and then by Grace. And the rest of the team, you have there, of course, Yen with 237, you have Darren with 254, Garrett with 216, Branchy with 226, Jocelyn with 186, Miss Marian again also with 2.9 million, Elmer with 2, oh, sige. Palakpakan natin Bayani Kilala with 32.9, Elmer Pasa with 20.6, Jared Gonzalez with 17 million, followed by Darren with 13.8 million, with 11.9, Miss Luna with 11.7, we have Margo with 11.1, we have Grace with 10.3, then we have Ricky with 10.1, and
okay? Because after we listen to understand, we want to know what are the low-hanging fruits that we can actually improve. Okay? Because again, the ultimate goal is how we can partner with you for the better. Okay? So now, moving on to my presentation, ito sa amin, bakit kasi kailangan pa po namin gumawa ng multiple cases for just a single inquiry of the same policy number? Okay?
One, two, three, go!
Manila, AXA,
Babawi kami! All in 2023! Ayun! One, two, three, go!
Manila, AXA,
Babawi kami! All in 2023!
Hanapin niyo yung sales calf deck, please, yung nakalagay yung ASP. Okay? Now, as to your question, Richard, is yung guide towards that. Wala siyang guide, Richard, eh. Your call as a branch head. Wala siyang guide. All I'm saying, kasi ganito eh, even if hindi niya na-hit yung PVI, pero hindi niya rin na-hit yung AA, pero you strongly believe that this person will perform in the next cycle, then refer that person and reconsider that person to become a unit head. I'm just letting you know lang na if you will choose sino ang ipupush nyo, tingnan nyo maigi. Kung nag 1.2 million yan, pero bagsak yung AA, I will consider recommending. If 18 AA yan, pero less ang PBI niyan, I will consider recommending.
Particular unit head, you have a reduction of 10%. Call niya yun.
Demote or recommend?
Recommend.
Okay, pero may reduction ng 10%. Cool
Call
po.
niya yun. So,
With the discussion with
for
the zone
me,
director, obviously.
For
Right?
me, if I decide that there's no deduction, so nasa akin.
Yes.
It will not create comparison.
It's right now nangyayari eh. Right now nangyayari yan kasi may mga iba sa inyo, bayani kilala, for example, is one particular person na they go remove. Right? And then some of you will recommend. It's happening right now as we speak. Right? Because you as branch head, this
from January to June, lahat sila mabawasan ng 10%.
depende sa iyo kung una i-recommend mo.
I totally
Yeah. Nakikinig ako kay Danny sa likod eh. Yeah. I just want to put first on the perspective that there are 7 key priorities in AXA. You know naman that Bernardo is our new CEO. He's not new anymore, but he is very much now understanding the business of distribution, in particular on agency. So in the 7, there are 2 main channels. You know that. Agency and of course bank assurance. In agency, I have confidence that 2023 is going to be really a phenomenal year for all of us, right? But comes with it, of course, we said we wanted to start great, but we also want to start and the year great. But I know in between there seems to be a concern here, especially in manpower and activation. So every month yan, hindi lang every month yan guys, every week. I also report to AMO and always the story in agencies about manpower, recruitment, and activation. When we did a deep dive between countryside and Metro Manila, it's always been in Metro Manila, even in bancassurance, just to let you know that it seems there is really a gap in Metro Manila. But we have to find and defend our position in the market, whether that's agency or
I'd
whether
say,
it's bancassurance. Are you in or you're out? Now that you're all in and in this room, I think the question for us is how we can now get back on track. How we were in 2019. 2019 is our best year. Okay, and we talk about manpower. We were able to achieve that already in 2019. So how can we get back again on track, despite in Zone 2 and Zone 8? You are actually the leaders, meaning that a lot of our branches look up to you. So please just ensure that you set the role model that we are. And 2 is, I leave it to you whether you wanted to be very considerate or do you want to really start on leveraging ano ba talaga yung standards that you would like in considerations as far as distribution management is concerned. We just have to do our part. So this is a partnership and I really call for all of you to please now drive also on recruitment. But recruitment with caution. I know we have the career choice. Please use also the career choice if that's going to help you as well, because it gives us already a indication whether these are the people that you need to bring it in, but you will always have the judgments because you're the most experienced one. I won't take this for long, but on behalf of Bernardo, I know that he wanted also to be here, except that he has a commitment, he's off-site now. But next month is going to be our branches nationwide. So I also look forward that by after this first 5 months, we're going to get it right, and I expect so much from Metro Manila. So thank you very much.
Marilyn Raimundo.
So our next guest, syempre, walang iba kundi ang ating Chief Agency Officer, Mr. Geoffrey Tan!
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, AXA. Energy, hapon na eh. Hapon na eh. I'm sure it's been a long day, yes? Yes. Right. So, napagalitan na ba kayo ni Danny? Yes. Sabi niya hindi daw eh. Kiss daw siya. Kiss. I think I want to address this. I'm sure I've known Danny for many years, but I'm sure he went with you through the numbers. Yes? How in the past few years, ito na yung ginawa ng Zone 2 and 8, cumulative, this year, ito yung ginagawa. Yes? Yes. So I want to take a different tangent. I want to take a different direction. Ang targets ng AXA yan eh, di ba? Yes? Yes. Ano ngayon? If you miss your targets, ano ngayon? What will happen? Your income will be affected, yes, pero what else? Right? So for example, Lester, if hindi mo na-hit yung target, you did 90%. Miss, di ba? So what? You earn a little bit less. Yes? Pero mayaman ka na eh. Yes, right? Walang pakialam si Lester kung nabawasan ng 10%. Yes? Si Empress wearing today, titimbangin mo ang mga suot niyang 25,000. Ha? 25,000.
Ay,
Yung necklace pa lang eh. Boy, you used to be part of corporate, diba? When you miss your target, you feel it. On a day-to-day basis. Do you feel it? But for a lot of us, as leaders, we may not truly feel it that much. I mean, if you miss this past 6 months, or the past 5 months, as Danny has shown you the numbers, is that suddenly twice a day na lang kayo kumakain? Or once a day? Or suddenly nagbabawas na kayo ng paggamit ng aircon? Or just starting out, trying to build their own careers and their own comforts, quote unquote, in life. For them, mas may impact yun. The reason why I bring this up, and I will talk about it also in the branch and assembly, the reason why I bring it up is because what I have noticed, not only sa people in the room, but what I have noticed as a whole in terms of our society in the Philippines and maybe the rest of the world, merong concept and you may not, hindi nyo sinasadyang i-invite tong concept na to as leaders. But there is this concept of settling. Example of what settling is. If I'm a guy in my 20s, maghahanap ako ng jowa. Yes? Kung hindi, iba na yung issue. Maghahanap ako ng jowa, right? In my 20s. Ano ang aking criteria? Ano ang criteria? Mataas ang standard. Ano yung sa tingin nyo magiging criteria? Maganda, matalino. What else? Mapera.
Makinis.
Sexy.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Parang galit na.
Hindi siya morena, by far. Ikaw, wala pa. When I get to my 60s, ha? Basta buhay. Kung paano yung shit na lang makakapon mo eh. Buhay na babae. Buhay na babae. Na tao. Tao is the base equation. When I get to my 70s, wala pa rin akong partner. Kahit hindi na tao. That's why may mga dogs, may cats, and those kind of. That's called settling. As you move on, you set a family together. That's okay for today. But if you fast forward your life 10, 15 years from now, it may not be okay. Especially if you have young children. I'm 11-year-old. I cannot settle. Because if I settle, hindi lang ako yun. I'm also thinking about my children. Basta child. Iba yung children. Child na. Same level of gigil, engagement, participation, care in the business. Yes or no? Ikaw ang sumigaw. No focus. No focus. When we allow that to happen, we are not being good leaders. We should tell them, oh, tigil-tigilan mo na yung katarantaduhan na yan. I had a brief conversation today. We were talking about Jollibee, right? And San Miguel. Jollibee has bought many, many businesses that has failed. Yes. San Miguel also has ventured in many, many things as has failed. Eagle Cement. Jollibee. I share this because a lot of our agents are defocused. We are allowing them to fail. Bato-bato sa langit. This is not about anybody specific. But we are allowing them to fail. When they say, busy ako, hindi ako maka-attend ng branch unit heads to hindi ako makapunta today, what do you say? Or maybe next time na lang, ha? Do you say that? Be honest with yourself. Diba? Or pag sinabi, or pag meeting ka 2, darating 3:30, na-traffic ako eh. What do we say? When we allow that to happen, we as leaders does not help them. It is a fault. No? The hashtag is something translated. It means at least buhay. It's like Bisaya, so I can't remember. Importante buhay pala, hindi at least buhay. Importante buhay. And that was in Bisaya. Is that the level of ambition that we all have nowadays? That the only aspiration that people have is to be alive, to survive. For surviving and living is not the same. I share this is because ultimately, what I want you guys to imbibe after what Danny has shared, doesn't matter what initiative it is, what promo we have, what contest we have, what improvements we have, or what problems we have. What is missing, I feel, is our eye. May poste, di ba? Our eye on the prize. I will repeat, our eyes or eye on the prize. What is the prize? Everybody, hand on heart moment. Everybody raise your right hand. Put it over your heart. What is the prize that you are aiming for today? You don't have to tell me. What is the prize? You can put your hand down. What is the prize? Some, it used to be a house of your own. What is the current prize?
At yung ano nila, yung reward nila for themselves na nakuha nila for AXA, let's say, house and land, as you mentioned, and of course, mga yung luxury car.
In the future.
Yeah, in the future. At
That's supposed to be the case. Do you see it now na meron ganun sa mga tao natin? In general, have they settled? Are they just finding solutions for the day-to-day challenges that they have in life and not looking at something bigger over the horizon? If that's the case, as leaders, we have to find a way to reignite that passions in our people, because no team ever achieved greatness without ambition. Can everybody agree on that? No team has ever achieved greatness without ambition, and we need to have that. And ambition is the antithesis of kabaligtaran ng settling. And when people have the eye on the prize, not AXA's prize, not our target, but their own ambition, they will work much, much, much more. And they will be more effective than any contest, any initiatives, any gimmick, any team building that we will have. But we need to be able to create that. And sometimes, we need to be harsh. That is the enemy of the world today. Settling. You see it in China, you see it in Europe, you see it in the US, you see it in the Philippines. Iba-ibang tawag. Lying flat, let it rot, quiet quitting. All of these are the same thing. Quiet quitting is more a Western, right? Not a China. All of these are the same thing. It's people settling, not having enough ambition for the future. Ayaw na nila mag-effort. Okay na, settling. And without that, the second thing I would like you to remember from my brief talk today is I on the prize. When your team is galvanized or solid with a unified goal, whether it become the rookie branch head of the year or rookie unit head of the year, or have a cohesive talagang group goal coupled by their own individual ambition, they will achieve anything that we want. We are champions in the room, past, present, and even in the future. But what you have to ask ourselves, you and your own leadership team, and your unit heads is your leadership team, right? You have the focus. Are you not settling? And lastly, we have our eye on the prize.
Lang. Okay na ako. Diba? To market lang, okay na ako. Yun yung talagang, buti lang, hindi ako tinanong ni Miss Marie sa likod ko, ni sagot ko eh. Kasi kung tinanong ako, anong sagot mo? To market lang, ma'am. But then, I realized, oo nga no, sometimes, parang okay na ako doon. And I think, not us, guys, not zone 2, not zone 8. Not zone 2, not zone 8. We are known for more than that. We are known to be achievers. Zone 2 and Zone 8. Zone 8 is the home of the MDRTs, right? Zone 2 is the home of the COTs and the TOTs. And Zone 2 and Zone 8, nanggagaling sa atin normally ang mga top awardees. Okay? Maparugi ba yan or season ba yan? And we cannot let this year slip away. Okay? Hindi pwede. Okay? Last year, we have 3 of them. Garrett, Bayani, and Sherwin. Right? Visayas and Mindanao had 3 also as well. Okay? This year, hindi natin pwedeng bitawan yun. Right? Pride na natin yun. Pride na natin yun. And I believe that that is something that can really move us forward. Okay? For this particular month of June and for the rest of the year. So maraming salamat po to all my managers for being with us right now. Commitments, iikot ho mamaya. May mga waiter po na iikot para magtanong po anong gustong inumin. Tapos iikot din po si Sky at si Jason. May papel para tanungin anong commitment nyo. Okay? As far as your PBI is concerned. So maraming salamat po guys. Can we all stand up? Can we all stand up? Okay. Sige. Ganito lang. Sabi nga nila, begin with the end in mind. Okay? So, can you go around the room and shake the hands of the people around you and say, congratulations. Congratulations for hitting your target for June 2023. Let's do that. Come on. Come on, get good. Congratulations. Paayos natin to, no? Paayos mo ba to?